There is a powerful truth that many people ignore. Your future is not something that just happens to you. It is something you build one decision at a time every single day. A highly successful media icon once said that the biggest secret to success is focusing on what you can do right now, not worrying about what might happen tomorrow. That idea is simple, but it carries deep meaning. Because the reality is, your life 5 years from now is being created by what you choose to do today. Think about it. Every morning you wake up with two choices: to move closer to your dreams or to stay where you are. And the difference between successful people and everyone else is not luck. It is not background. It is not talent. It is daily action. Most people wait for motivation. They say, I'll start when I feel ready. But the truth is, you may never feel ready. The people who win in life are the ones who act even when they don't feel like it. They understand that discipline is stronger than motivation. If you spend today learning, growing, and improving yourself, even in small ways, you are investing in a powerful future. But if you waste today, ignore your goals, and delay your efforts, you are also creating a future, just not the one you want. Success does not come from one big moment. It comes from small actions repeated again and again. Reading one page, taking one step, making one better decision. These things may seem small, but over time, they create massive results. Look at your habits. They are shaping your life right now. What you do daily becomes who you become permanently. If you build strong habits today, your future will be strong. If you build weak habits, your future will reflect that too. So stop waiting for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. There is only now. Start today. Start where you are. Use what you have. Even if your progress feels slow, keep going, because every small step is building something bigger than you can see right now. One day, you will look back and realize that the life you're living, the success you achieved, the person you became, it all started with the decision you made today. So choose wisely, because your future is not written in the stars, it is written by your actions. Today, a success is not built in a single moment, it is built in the quiet, often unnoticed actions you take every single day. Many people believe that achieving something great requires a big breakthrough, a sudden opportunity, or a life-changing event. But the truth is far simpler, and at the same time, far more challenging. Your destiny is shaped by the small choices you make daily, the habits you repeat consistently, and the discipline you show when no one is watching. Every action you take, no matter how small it seems, is like a brick that contributes to the structure of your future. If you choose to wake up early, to work on your goals, to learn something new, or to improve your skills, you are laying strong bricks that will eventually build a powerful life. On the other hand, if you choose comfort over growth, delay over action, and excuses over effort, you are also building something, but it may not be the life you truly desire. The reality is that small actions may not give you immediate results, and that is why many people underestimate their power. When you go to the gym for one day, you don't see a transformation. When you read a few pages of a book, you don't suddenly become an expert. When you practice a skill for a short time, you don't master it instantly. But when these small actions are repeated day after day, week after week, month after month, they create a powerful momentum that becomes unstoppable. Consistency is the secret force behind every successful person's journey. It is not about doing something big once. It is about doing something small again and again without giving up. The difference between a successful person and an average person is often not talent or intelligence, but the ability to stay consistent even when progress feels slow and results are not visible. Your daily routine is a reflection of your future. What you do in your ordinary days, yours determines your extraordinary outcomes. If your days are filled with focus, discipline, and growth, your future will naturally reflect success and achievement. But if your days are filled with distractions, procrastination, and negativity, your future will mirror those patterns as well. It is also important to understand that time multiplies everything. Good habits, when practiced consistently, grow stronger and produce positive results over time. Bad habits, when repeated daily, also grow stronger and create negative outcomes. This is why even the smallest decision matters, because over time, small decisions become powerful forces that shape your entire life. You do not need to change your entire life in one day. You only need to focus on improving today. Take one step forward, make one better choice, learn one new thing, and commit to one positive habit. These small improvements, when combined over time, will completely transform your life in ways you cannot imagine right now. So never underestimate the power of small actions. They may seem insignificant in the moment, but they are quietly building your future behind the scenes. Stay consistent, stay focused, and trust the process, because every small step you take today is leading you toward the life you want tomorrow. One of the biggest misunderstandings people have about success is believing that motivation is the key to achieving their goals. They wait to feel inspired, they wait for the right mood, they wait for that sudden burst of energy to push them forward. But the truth is, motivation is temporary. It comes and goes. It is unreliable, and it cannot be trusted if you truly want to build a strong and successful future. Discipline, on the other hand, is what separates those who dream from those who actually achieve. Discipline is the ability to take action even when you don't feel like it, even when you are tired, even when things are not going your way. It is the decision to keep moving forward regardless of your emotions, because you understand that your future depends on what you do today. Motivation might get you started, but discipline is what keeps you going. There will be days when you feel excited, energetic, and ready to conquer your goals, but there will also be days when you feel lazy, distracted, or even discouraged. If you rely only on motivation, your progress will stop the moment your feelings change. But if you build discipline, you create a system that works even when your emotions don't support you. Think about it like this: successful people do not always feel motivated, but they act anyway. They have trained themselves to follow a routine, to stick to their commitments, and to show up every single day. They understand that success is not about how you feel, it is about what you do consistently. Discipline is also about controlling your choices in moments of temptation. It is easy to choose comfort, to scroll endlessly, to delay important tasks, or to avoid challenges. But every time you choose discipline over comfort, you strengthen your character. You prove to yourself that you are in control of your actions and that you are serious about your goals. At the same time, discipline is not about being perfect. It is about being committed. There will be days when you fail, when you make mistakes, or when you fall behind. But discipline means you don't quit, you don't make excuses, and you don't give up on yourself. Instead, you get back on track and continue your journey. Another important aspect of discipline is building structure in your life. When you create a daily routine, set clear goals, and manage your time wisely, you reduce the need to depend on motivation. Your actions become automatic, your focus improves, and your productivity increases. This is how disciplined people create consistent progress without relying on how they feel. It is also worth understanding that discipline creates freedom. At first, it may feel restrictive to follow a routine or to push yourself when you don't feel like it. But over time, discipline gives you control over your life. It opens doors, creates opportunities, and allows you to achieve things that once seemed impossible. In the end, if you truly want to build a strong future, you must stop waiting for motivation and start building discipline. Train yourself up to act, commit to your goals, and show up every day, no matter how you feel. Because your future is not created by moments of inspiration. It is created by the actions you take with discipline, consistency, and determination. In the journey toward success, many people believe that talent is everything. They look at others who are naturally skilled, intelligent, or gifted and assume that success comes easily to them. But the truth is, talent alone is never enough. What truly creates success is consistency, the ability to show up every day, put in the effort, and continue moving forward regardless of circumstances. There are countless examples of talented individuals who never reached their full potential, not because they lacked ability, but because they lacked consistency. At the same time, there are people with average skills who achieved extraordinary results simply because they refused to give up and committed themselves to daily improvement. This clearly shows that consistency is more powerful than talent when talent is not supported by effort. Consistency means doing the work even when it feels repetitive, even when it feels boring, and even when you don't see immediate results. It is easy to get excited at the beginning of a journey, to feel motivated and inspired to take action. But as time passes, that excitement fades, challenges appear, and progress seems slow. This is where most people quit. They lose interest, they become distracted, and they start looking for something new. But those who succeed understand something important. Progress is not always visible in the beginning. Just like a seed planted in the ground, growth happens beneath the surface before it becomes visible. If you keep watering the seed consistently, it will eventually grow into something strong and powerful. But if you stop halfway, you will never see the result of your effort. Consistency builds skill, confidence, and momentum. Every time you repeat an action, you become a little better than before. Every time you push yourself to continue, you strengthen your mindset. Over time, these small improvements compound into significant growth. What once felt difficult becomes easier. What once seemed impossible becomes achievable. Another important aspect of consistency is trust. When you stay consistent, you begin to trust yourself. You know that you can rely on your actions, not just your intentions. This self-trust is extremely powerful because it removes doubt and builds confidence. You no longer question whether you can achieve your goals because you have proven to yourself that you are willing to do the work. It is also important to understand that consistency does not mean perfection. You don't have to be perfect every day. There will be days when your performance is not at its best, when you feel tired or when things don't go as planned. But consistency means you don't stop. You keep going, you keep showing up, and you keep making progress, even if it is slow. In a world where many people are looking for quick results and instant success, consistency is a rare quality. It requires patience, discipline, and a long-term mindset. But those who master consistency gain a powerful advantage. They continue improving while others give up. They keep moving forward while others get distracted. And eventually, they reach a level that others only dream about. So never underestimate the power of consistency. Talent may give you a head start, but consistency will take you to the finish line. If you commit to showing up every day, putting in the effort, and staying focused on your goals, you will achieve results that go far beyond your natural abilities. Because in the end, it is not about how talented you are. It is about how consistent you are with your actions. Many people spend a lot of time thinking about their future. They imagine success. They dream about a better life. They picture themselves achieving great things. While dreaming is important, it is not enough. The truth is, your future is not created by what you imagine. It is created by what you do right now, in the present moment. There is a big difference between dreaming and doing. Dreams give you direction, they inspire you, and they help you see what is possible. But action was what turns those dreams into reality. Without action, even the biggest dreams remain just ideas in your mind. This is why focusing only on the future without taking steps in the present is one of the biggest mistakes people make. The present moment is the only time you truly have control over. You cannot change the past, and you cannot directly control the future. But what you can control is what you do today, how you use your time, how you respond to challenges, and how you move toward your goals. Every action you take in the present is shaping what your future will look like. Many people delay action because they believe they have time. They think, I'll start tomorrow, or I'll do it later. But later often turns into never. Days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, and before they realize it, they are still in the same place with the same dreams, but without any progress. This is why learning to act in the present moment is so important. It is also easy to get lost in overthinking. People spend so much time planning, worrying, and analyzing that they forget to take action. They want everything to be perfect before they start. They want a clear path, and they want guaranteed results. But life does not work that way. Progress comes from action, not from waiting for perfect conditions. The present moment is where change begins. It is where habits are formed, where discipline is practiced, and where growth takes place. When you focus on improving today, you automatically improve your future. Even small actions, when taken consistently in the present, create powerful results over time. Another important truth is that your current situation is a result of your past actions. The life you are living today was created by the choices you made yesterday. In the same way, the life you will live tomorrow is being created by the choices you make today. This understanding gives you power because it shows that you are not stuck, you are in control. It is not necessary to have everything figured out. You do not need to see the entire path to move forward. All you need to do is take the next step. Focus on what you can do today. Do it with full effort and trust that each step will lead you closer to your goals. Living in the present also means giving your best in whatever you are doing right now. Whether it is learning, working, or improving yourself, your full attention and effort matter. When you commit to excellence in the present, you naturally create a better future. In the end, your future is not something distant or separate from you. It is being built right now, in this very moment, through your actions, your decisions, and your mindset. So stop only imagining a better life and start creating it. Use your present wisely, take action today, and remember that every step you take now is shaping the life you will live tomorrow. In the end, your future is not a mystery, it is a result. It is the outcome of your daily actions, your discipline, your consistency, and your ability to focus on the present instead of just dreaming about what could be. Every small step you take today is adding up. Every choice you make is shaping your path, and every effort you put in is building the life you will live tomorrow. Success is not about one big moment. It is about showing up again, even when it feels difficult, even when no one is watching, and even when progress seems slow. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need extraordinary talent. And you don't need to wait for motivation. What you need is commitment, the courage to act, and the discipline to stay consistent. Because in the end, it is not what you plan or what you say or what you imagine that defines your future. It is what you do. So start now, not tomorrow, not later, but today. Take control of your actions, build strong habits, and stay focused on your goals. Trust the process, stay patient, and keep moving forward, because the life you dream about is not created someday. It is created by what you do today.